Hello YouTube, welcome to another father and son episode of, well, it's really not the chips of death this time because we don't have chips. Today we have candy.
Yep. We went to the Candy Wizard in the Rivermarket in Kansas City, just exploring and having some fun, and one thing I saw while I was there is a Gummy Habanero pepper, and I thought I couldn't go and pass it up on this chance to review something so interesting and unique. They did have some other spicier candies there, but we didn't want to be our first experience trying those, so we went with the habanero version. It is described as being the same intensity as eating a normal habanero pepper, so I'm kind of interested to see if it actually is super hot. It is flavored as orange flavor, so maybe it will be sweeter than an actual habanero.
Yep, and habanero peppers typically range somewhere between 100,000 to 350,000 Scoville heat units. It is considered a hot pepper, but it is certainly not as hot as a ghost pepper. Well, let's cut this thing open and see if it's a tasty candy, a spicy candy, or just a novelty to avoid.
Well, I ripped it open, but it's not really separating.
Well, we may have to cut it below the Ziploc portion then.
Yep. Oh well, I got it open. Oh, I could smell the orange for what I got. Well, it kind of has a habanero look to it, but you just can kind of see the stem and then the rest of the pepper. It's not a really distinct shape, but...
So this package didn't contain a handful of candies. This is one.
Mm-hmm. They advertise on their package as being the world's largest gummy bears provider.
Okay, cutting it's not going to be easy. Surprisingly enough, this thing is a tough gummy. Oh, wow. This is a sharp knife. You could put this stuff in an armor, you know, like a bulletproof jacket to stop bullets. Oh my gosh, this is weird. And you can have all of that because I only want a little bit. I want to know if it's tasty candy or not.
Okay, and I'll have the rest.
It smells very orangey. I'm not smelling the pepper on this at all.
I'm not either.
And it didn't say it had pepper, it said it has pepper oil.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the concentrated capsaicin, I think it's going to be here. I think it's going to be approximate pretty accurately the heat level of a habanero.
I think it just may be trapped in the gummy material.
Yeah, well, 3, 2, 1.
So far this isn't bad at all.
Tastes very orangey.
Mm-hmm.
And my mouth, starting to warm up a little bit, so it's gradual.
Yeah, maybe this would be like a challenge of like, hold this in your mouth for so many minutes, you know.
It's very tasty. This is good candy.
Yeah, this is real good.
It's advertised as strong heat. And it is warming up, but it's not what I would consider strong heat.
I think like, if you were to suck on this until it went away, it would build up by that point, but just chewing it, it's not terrible.
I was kind of scared of this candy, but I'm glad I'm trying it. This is really good. This is a candy I would enjoy having again in the future.
It makes me want to, in the future, buy the ghost pepper version to see how hot the ghost pepper version actually is.
Mm-hmm. So, if I had a family member who was scared of peppers, not really into the spice thing, but they wanted to be, I might buy this for a beginner. And this might be something where you'd say, well, instead of a jalapeno or instead of Tabasco sauce, let's kick that up just a little bit here and get your feet wet into the pepper game. And that's just delicious. That was a winner. So, not really hot, but wow, is this good.
Surprisingly enough, my mouth's not burning. I mean, I can taste it on my tongue, but my mouth's not burning. But I actually did feel a little bit of warmth by the end of that gummy in my face. Comparing it to peppers, I'd probably rate it about the strength of a weak jalapeno.
I think it has about the same heat level as a jalapeno as well. And like yourself, I'm feeling it on my tongue more than in the other parts of my mouth. I'm not having any kind of a skin reaction, no nasal reaction. That was delicious.
Yeah, I agree. I think this would be something that pretty much anyone would be able to eat and have no problem whatsoever. And
Let's see here. Let's GiantGummyBears.com is where you can find this product. GiantGummyBears.com. I think you did a fine job of making a delicious candy. We enjoyed it.
yep,
Is that it?
yep.
Have a good night, everybody.